Welcome to Shaunie's World. These are just my thoughts with a comedic side of humor. But if you're cool with your girl, go fool with your girl. Appreciate you for dropping by.
Disclaimer. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm going to give you a clue. What you need in your vehicle. You need to get you a dash camera. Okay? You need to get you a dash camera. What's a dash camera, Shaunie? That is a camera that is powered. You plug it into your adapter in your car. It records everything in live time. So if someone does something disorderly, or there's a road rage incident, or if there's a single vehicle accident, or it's a multi-car loss, it will protect you so you can contact your insurance and get your vehicle fixed, or definitely show evidence of somebody that's lying, trying to falsify and scam and get injuries and damages fixed under your policy. Now I'm taking you to New York. Now this is so crazy because this is not anything new. I've seen people do this, not personally with my eyes, but I've just seen it on different law firm, commercials, and I've seen it on the things people do to get away with blah, blah, blah. So it's out there. Now this happened on Belt Parkway going eastbound towards the Southern State Parkway. Now, the incident involved, I know, a silver Honda, but I don't know what the vehicle behind the Honda is because all you can see is the hood from whatever the dash cam caught. But it does give off that it's some type of like maybe a truck of some sort, maybe a Jeep of some sort. Now, this is what people are doing, y'all. So this is why I want to share with you, because I don't want you to become a victim of insurance scams and frauds. So there was a silver vehicle that was allegedly driving in one of the lanes that was on this road, and I don't know if they were attempting to get over and the black or dark colored vehicle didn't allow them, but whatever it was, it created road rage. Y'all know road rage is scary because you don't know how far somebody's willing to go. In the situation, it appears that the silver car, based off of the dash cam, comes in front of that dark colored vehicle and proceeds to brake check. That means they punch the brakes to slow you down and then try to force you to hit them. Well, when the back vehicle did not hit the silver vehicle, the silver vehicle comes to a complete stop on this busy road and turn the reverse lights on and start hitting their rear to the front end of that other vehicle behind them to make it look like it was a rear end situation. Now, based off of what my insurance friends tell me, they got licenses and things, they tell me in most cases insurance companies will call it 100% on the rear driver anytime there's rear damage, because that would imply you struck the vehicle in front of you. But a lot of people that don't have dash cams have no way to confirm or to prove this, so they're just stuck with this at-fault loss that makes their rates go high, and of course their insurance possibly dropping them as a liability. Now, here's the crazy part. The actual person, her name is Ashpina Natasha. She was the actual victim that was about to be scammed by this silver car. And I don't know who the silver car drivers are because they definitely dipped on the scene in the gangster lean. Now, based off of Natasha's breakdown of what happened in her eyes, she said that she was driving in the left lane of the Belt Parkway going eastbound towards Southern State when that silver Honda with the license plates LBB 8917 was in the middle lane, and they cut Natasha off, and I guess they felt some kind of way that they were a bad driver, so they wanted Natasha to pay. They wanted Natasha to pay for their inconvenience that they did, and so they came to, like I told you, a stop and go, push the brakes moment before coming to a complete stop. Natasha said that's when she noticed, like, what are they doing? So she started to slow up to avoid hitting them. When she noticed that she came to a stop and the silver car came to a stop, that's when the silver car turned the reverse brakes on and just started hitting the front of her vehicle left and right. Thereafter, she said she noticed the driver switched to the passenger seat before anyone exited the vehicle, and that the 3 passengers exited the car pretending to be hurt, acting like they were really hurt. Head injury, neck injury, my neck, my back, my So she was like, well, wait a minute. Then she saw a 4th passenger who was actually driving slip out of the passenger side seat and got into a second vehicle that wasn't involved in an accident, which happened to be a red Kia SUV, and followed her, drove around her, and just took the driver and got away. I said, well, these folks is professionals with their ugly ass. You know what I'm talking about? So then she said that she proceeded to call the police because it looked fishy, as you should. But unfortunately, the police said they do not respond to incidents where there's no injuries and it's just minor fender damage, which is true. But you and the other driver are welcome to come to the police station to file an exchange report, which would just be both of you guys giving each other's information so you can contact your insurance carrier. Well, she hung up with the police and then immediately called her husband and explained what was happening. And she told him in so many words exactly what I told you, that these people forced her to hit them, and then they switched the route in the vehicle, and one person dipped while the other 3 people were acting hurt. Well, the gag is they didn't know that they were being recorded on the dash cam. So while they up here taking pictures of her tags and trying to get pictures of the damage to file with whoever they have insurance with, they happen to look up and they looking at dash of the rear, that windshield. They was like, oh shoot, we are on camera. And that's when they was like, let's get out of here, because they knew right at that moment that they were caught. And definitely they knew that what they were doing was insurance fraud. But to me, when people do stuff like this, you're like mind blown that people even have the time of the day to do stuff like this. But they do it because they've done it before and got paid. And if you start running these people's names, last name, first name, last name, address, or date of birth, you'll start seeing that they have done this so many times that the system has paid out so many checks, and they have done this in such a short increment that the insurance companies probably were like, wait a minute. But because every vehicle they do this with has different insurance, they might not be using the same database until they finally see that the same car keeps having the same damage. That's when it becomes suspicious. This person been in 62 rear ends? Interesting. And so they start looking into matters. All I'm going to tell y'all is people out here trying to get paid, and they're trying to, ball out on you because they know that you're 9 out of 10 times going to panic, or you're 9 out of 10 times are not going to have any evidence to support the lie that they're telling. So they're going off of, if it looks like a damn duck, it walks like a duck, it quack like a duck, it's a duck. But unfortunately, y'all lying, so it's not a damn duck. So back to the disclaimer I gave you. If you're going to ask for something for Black Friday or ask for something for Christmas, ask for a dash camera. I personally have one in my car. I drive with it wherever I go. It is by a company called YI with an ad sitting above the eye. Very good camera, very good night vision, very good day vision. It records sound, and it records short distances, long distances, intervals, and all. So you try to pull something, it done caught you, baby. And then you just want to have something, especially if you're in a single vehicle accident where you may hit a deer, or your car might have veered off of the road due to a manufacturer issue with your vehicle or recall, or something like a tire may blow off of somebody else's vehicle and hit yours. At least your dash cam is able to capture that year, make, and model of that person's vehicle so they can be responsible. So I'm not telling you something for fun. I'm telling you something that'll save your life. So to Miss Natasha, I hate that's happened to you, but I'm glad that your camera caught it, because that would have been 4 bodily injury claims against your insurance, and that would have been you fixing a Honda that you didn't damage. And now, according to my insurance friends, things like this happen every day. It's about what you can prove. And you know the world lives on greed. So, baby, anybody and everybody right now is trying to come up. And I'm telling you, because right here it states New York State Motor Vehicle Theft and Insurance Fraud Protection Board. In 2020, the insurance carriers reported 24,238 suspected motor vehicle insurance fraud cases. That's a lot. Who got that type of time? I guess you do if you're a thief. But pay attention, because I don't want this to happen to you. So don't think you're exempt. Just know that in road rage, somebody's going to try to get what they want, and it's either they're going to shoot at you or run you off the road, or they're going to cause damages for you to pay. And I don't want you a part of any of those at all. Okay? So understand this, y'all. Be careful. But I am just the messenger, y'all. It's your girl, Shaunie B, and let me pop my fan. If you're cool with your girl, gone fool with your girl. Make sure that you guys check out my website. You know, I was gonna pop my yes fan. www.shauniebeentertainment.com. And check out the fan gear. Option drop donations. No pressure to either of the other two. No pressure to either of those two. Y'all know I love your support. I love your words of encouragement. I love your company. So I always want to tell you thank you just for being my friend. Travel around the world and back again. I appreciate y'all, because people don't tell you thank you enough. I'm going to tell you every video until I'm blue in the face, because y'all make my day. But let's hop in them comments. There's more scams just insurance fraud. You got slip and falls. You got people that are falsifying domestic violence. You got fake pregnancy scams to get child support. You got so many. So y'all need to understand that 2024 is a year of greed, capitalism and greed. So anybody will do anything to get a check. So don't be thinking, I don't want to do that because these are children of God. No, these are children of the corn. That's what these people are. So don't get scandalized out here by these ugly ass people. Keep your eyes open. Keep your head on the swivel. You hear me? And until next time, next story. And I'm out this. Peace.